Hello everyone. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Dr. Shungu Mufawa. In today's video, I'll be talking to you Matrics, providing you with tips that will set you up for success. I know it is a tough time for you guys, and that you are faced with a lot of pressure in terms of doing well in your final exams and making important decisions about your future. It is completely normal for you guys to feel that way, and everybody experiences stress, especially when faced with such important milestones. It is not a sign of weakness, but it's just the body's normal way of dealing with challenging situations. I have observed that most learners write their final exams, graduate from high school without knowing the requirements for passing Matric. Therefore, before I delve into the tips, I'm going to discuss with you these requirements. There are 4 levels of Matric pass. The first one, if you want to pass your Matric with a bachelor's pass, you need to make sure that you obtain at least 40% in your home language, 50% in the other 4 subjects, life orientation excluded, and 30% in the other subject. To obtain a diploma pass, guys, you need to make sure that you get at least 40% in your home language, 40% in the other 3 subjects, life orientation excluded, and 30% in the remaining 2 subjects. And you also need to make sure that you obtain 30% for the language of instruction of your tertiary institution. I know you guys have got your own goals already, those dreams that you've been carrying since you were young. And these goals can be large and overwhelming. Hence the need for us to break them down into simpler, manageable tasks. For example, if I want to be a doctor, that's my goal. And the next thing that I would need to do is to break that goal into simpler tasks. So the first thing that I have to do is to make sure that I research on the requirements of this program. Guys, you need to start preparing for your exams now. Develop a culture of studying all the time. Even if you are not writing a test tomorrow or the next week, studying will help prepare you for your final exams. I've seen learners studying the night before the exam. This has resulted in them becoming overwhelmed, getting into a panic mode, developing stress and anxiety, and thus failing to cover all the content that you are required to cover. And this results in one not doing well in tests and exams. Create a realistic timetable for your studies. At the beginning of the year, start by allocating all your subjects the same amount of time and also allow breaks in between. Later on during the year, when you've identified your areas of weaknesses and strengths, then you can allocate more time to those subjects that you are having challenges with. Guys, drafting a timetable can be a bit challenging. If you need more information, you can comment in the comment section. Then we can take it further. We all are different. Guys, you know yourself better than anybody else. Therefore, you need to choose a study method that works best for you. Don't use a method that your friend is using if it's not working for you. If you are a more visual person, then you can use online resources such as videos from YouTube or TikTok, instead of spending most of your time reading what you don't understand. If you are into reading, That's fine. You can find a book that you can understand easily. Use it together with your examination guidelines so it guides you as to how much content you need to cover. As you study or as you read from that book, make your own little notes. Make your own little summaries using single pages that are colored or colored pens as well. Use sticky notes. This can help you to remember your concepts. I advise you to be ahead of the teacher. You can do so by studying using your textbook with the help of the examination guidelines. If you think you are struggling with a concept or a topic, don't wait until it's too late. You can make use of your colleagues. You can ask them to help you. If it's not working for you, then you can consult your teacher and get help as quickly as possible. Past exam papers will help you guys with the format of the question paper. They also help with the structure of the questions that will be asked in your final exams. Past exam papers will also help you to identify your areas of weaknesses and strengths. And this will help you in the long run to know the concepts or the topics that need more of your time and attention. That's saving you in terms of time management. I encourage my learners to use past examination papers from the beginning of the year. When we are done with a concept or a topic, I encourage my learners to look for past examination papers. From those papers, they look for questions that are testing the concepts or the topics that we would have covered. They attempt those questions. They then mark for themselves using the examination marking guidelines. Then they convert whatever they get to a percentage so they know which level they are operating in. If they're not doing well, they'll have to go back to the drawing board so they learn the concept or the topic again. If they're doing well, they then move on to the next topic. Studies are always associated with a lot of stress. That is why it is important for you guys to maintain a healthy lifestyle. You can do this by eating healthy, getting enough sleep, and getting involved in sports. When I was your age, I used to play netball, and that helped me a lot to balance my school life. If you feel like you're overwhelmed, you can seek help from your friends, your family members, and your school counselors. Don't wait until it's too late. Please seek help. Hopefully, these tips will help you to navigate this challenging and yet rewarding experience. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. See you all in the next video. Bye!